Okay, so there's this group of people. They're like the Black Militia Army something. They've got like an acronym or something. I have to go look at it again. It's basically like an army of black people that want to take over the world now because Black Lives Matter. So yeah, like that's a simple way to sum it up. I don't know if anybody's going to explain it to you that way because they got to get technical and this is what they want and this and that and yada 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 and a bunch of BS. It doesn't matter. Yeah, so the short, honest, like, no BS answer is it's Black Lives Matter that's, like, radical and wants to take over the world because they think that they can because they're black. But nobody's going to tell you that because it'll come off as racist. But, in the case that anybody wants to take over the world, I really don't care what you call me. You're not going to do it, partner. So, yeah, they're, like, marching the streets and trying to call out everybody that's a redneck. So stereotypically white people, so that they can face off on the battlefield. Yeah, this is what the leader said. So yeah. So anybody that has a truck that's not brand new, maybe it has a little mud on it, a little rust. Maybe you're pro-American, have a American flag in your yard, possibly a Confederate flag. Maybe you have guns in your house because you use them to hunt and protect your family, or you just love guns like I do. Maybe you're a white male. Maybe you work a 9 to 5. Maybe you work a night shift. If you do, you need to be on the battlefield because these radical black people want to kill you. Because Black Lives Matter. That's why. Equality and stuff. So, in the midst of all their protests, and peace and love and equality, and everybody is equal, they want to kill white people. Because equality and Black Lives Matter. Is anybody seeing the shit that's not making sense? Is this just me? So, yeah, I will show you these clips. You just have to promise not to laugh because this is pretty serious. These people are serious. I mean, dude, they walk the road with guns. They mean business. They're not scared. I mean, there's nothing braver than 147 black people with guns trying to scare everybody that's not black. That is courageous. That just makes me just feel America all over through my body. So, yeah, without further ado, we're going to roll these clips of these dumbasses. No, they're not dumb because they're black. They're not dumb because they have guns. They're dumb for the actions that they are making. Let's make it very, very clear. The stuff that they're doing, the stuff going on, is stupid, no matter how you slice it. So, whether it's a bunch of white people, or Asian people, or Pakistan, or whatever the case is, they're stupid. Doesn't matter what color you are. It's the actions. Everything's being flipped, and it's, oh, because I'm black. It's because I'm this. It's because I'm a liberal. No, it's because of dumbass shit you do. If I run the roads with a gun, calling out people that, support Joe Biden, and I want to kill him, it's stupid. It's not because I'm a crazy white guy. Just because I'm an idiot. Call it how it is. So yeah, let's look at these clips, these dumbasses.
The whole 9 yards, and then become the backbone for the military for a new black nation.
So I don't even have to break apart what this dude says. I don't even have to insult this dude. I don't have to do none of that. He does it himself. Just listen. But I will explain and give you my part because that's what I do. Welcome to my job. Hashtag YouTube. Here to save the world. And the internet, because that's what's tearing the world apart. Jesus Christ. None of these people, think for themselves. They gotta, ask Google or YouTube or CNN for every little decision they make. Everything these people do is altered by the internet. But then they think they're brave and courageous. Dude, you can't even make your own decisions, and you're a grown-ass man. But, back to what this dude said. A new black nation. Not making our country great. Not peace, love, and equality. Not helping thy neighbor. No, just a selfish, ridiculous statement of a new black nation. I mean, who can't agree? For 400 years, there were slaves. They were on plantations. Their owners took great care of them. They picked cotton. They did other stuff. Which, not to mention, it's not like they picked cotton and did all this shit all year round. There's seasons, if you don't know. Welcome to reality. They kept the slaves fed. They slept good. They were comfortable. It's like having a tractor. You use it on the farm. Then you'll clean it off. You'll put oil in it. You'll make sure it's all nice and neat and all the parts are running right. Because if your tractor breaks, you can't harvest. And if you're a farmer, that's a big freaking deal. So yeah, it might be messed up. That's just how it was. I mean, do you think that these plantation owners would have done anything good if they beat their slaves, starved them, didn't get them any sleep? Because if that doesn't happen, they can't work. Do you know what the point of a slave was? To work like an employee. Now, maybe nowadays that's bad. That's just how it was back then. But the thing that everybody needs to get over is it's no longer like that now. There are black millionaires. Millionaires. We're not struggling out here. Nobody out here is struggling. You don't know what they don't want to tell you? The single mother working 9 to 5 trying to support her kids, she's struggling. She could be white or black. The dad that's a construction worker, busting his ass every day, breaking his back to keep a roof over his head and eat. He's struggling. He could be white or black. But they're not telling you about that. It's that the black guy, he's struggling because somebody got killed in the news by a cop for acting like a fucking idiot. That's the truth of it. The reality. Yeah, you resisted arrest. You assaulted an officer. You got your ass beat. That's not police brutality. That's common sense. These people act like because they're a cop, they're bound to all these restrictions. Oh, you can't hit me. That's illegal. I mean, yeah, it might be illegal, but that don't mean I won't break the law like you are. I mean, I'm not saying that this shit is justified. I'm just saying that it's common sense. Like if you rear back and bitch smack me, I'm gonna whoop your ass. That simple. Whether you like it or not. Whether you're 19 or 37. You bitch smack me, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Whether you're white or black. It's called tit for tat. But you see, the problem with the world is everything's one-sided. I can do this, but you can't because you're this. Going back to the N-word. Well, I can say it because I'm black. Wow. That's pretty one-sided. Or racist. That would be pretty racist. To discriminate, which is in the definition of racism. That I can't do this because of my skin color. Racist. You know, you following me? But you can because you're black. But what I want to know is if it's so offensive, it's such a horrible word, then why say it? Obviously, you're biting off more than you can chew. It doesn't really bother you. You just want to get away with some shit. And I'm here to tell you, as an 18-year-old kid with a pretty good head on his shoulders. Now, you're probably thinking, well, he said this and this is offensive. You know what the most offensive thing in the world is nowadays? The truth. You think I'm lying? Tell somebody some real shit. See how all bent out of shape they get. There is nothing more offensive to somebody nowadays than the motherfucking truth. You think I'm lying? Tell somebody some real shit. Do it right now. Oh, with this and that and yada yada yada. A bunch of bullshit's what it is. And yeah, I'm gonna cuss and say things that you may not like. Get the fuck over it. It's real shit. Because when the world's getting like this, somebody needs to have the balls to stand up. I don't care if I'm 18 and I'm white or this and that or what the fuck ever you think. It is what it is, homie. All this running around the streets and acting like idiots ain't doing nothing. It's making you look stupid. Because your kids' kids are gonna be like, dude, my grandfather did that? Wow, what an idiot. I'm embarrassed. This stuff just doesn't really make any sense to me at all. And you know what's so sad and pathetic is that our country is not even that bad off. Everything's blown up by the media. All these people running around the streets with guns wanting to kill rednecks or white people or whoever they want to kill for whatever reason. Most of them have never ever experienced racism in their life. Ever. Because the white guy got your meal wrong at McDonald's, it's not because he's racist. Could have been having a bad day. Because you seen a white guy get out of the mall in a Lincoln, it's not because he's white privileged. Because he's got a good job. He makes that money. There are people out here struggling, white and black. Quit being that selfish person that I want this and I want that because of this. For one, some real shit that's going to make you really mad. You have never seen a slave in your life. 99.999% of you have never seen a cotton field in your life. And obviously, 1001% of you have never read a history book. So quit acting like children. Because y'all think this is some kind of big joke and you're going to take over the world. Which is ridiculous. Y'all needed ass whoopings growing up, which obviously you never got. And you can say you did, but I'm telling you, you're lying. Because if you did, you wouldn't be acting like this. Also, things are going to get really, really dangerous really, really quick if you keep on pushing the buttons. Yeah, dangerous for you and for innocent bystanders. Because if you think you're going to come to Texas or Georgia or wherever in the world and just take over everybody, it's not going to happen. You will be shot. Especially in Texas. You know how Texas is never in all this drama and all this BS? You never hear Texas pop up and Texas is freaking out and Texas is protesting. Texas is doing this. You know, acting like idiots. Because people in Texas are keeping the world going. We have refineries here. Lots of them. You know, fracking. You know, the whole oil industry thing. Yeah, we're keeping the U.S. going. We're the ones, you know, working 9 to 5. Working 84-hour weeks. You know, the guys walking around in a Nomex with you know, their necks red because they've been out in the sun all damn day. Do you think those people care about your protest? Now, you would say they don't care because they're racist. No, because they're doing normal people shit. Important shit. Like being at work, where you obviously aren't at. Because at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, you're walking around with guns, trying to say you're going to take over the world. Newsflash, this isn't the Disney Channel. You act like an idiot, you win stupid prizes. It don't matter what color you are or how old you are. If you invade on somebody's safety and personal space, especially with a weapon, you are very, very, very likely to be killed. For example, with police officers, if you have a gun and invade on their personal safety and space, you will be shot. You know, in case you haven't, you know, looked at the news lately, that shit happens. Not because he's black and the cop's racist. And he woke up this morning and he was like, grabbed his checkbook and was like, man, let's see how many black people I can kill for no fucking reason today. You had a gun and invaded on his safety. He has a family to get back to. Him or her. I'll say that. You're just being an idiot. You're not being black. You're not being ghetto. You're not being a hood rat. You're just plain and simple being an idiot. You had a gun. You're not supposed to have that near an officer. Especially if you're giving off a threatening attitude. For example, yeah, I have a gun. I'm not rolling my window all the way up because I know my rights. Fuck 12. Fucking pig. Then, yeah, you're acting a little sketchy. Once he's pulled you over, he doesn't get to just walk away and go on about his day because, oh, you're big and bad. You have a gun in your car. No, he still has to do his job. Or he loses his job. Because if you're sitting on the side of the road with a gun being threatening, he don't know what you can do. Not just to him. Because that's the thing. Police officers don't just care about themselves. They care about the community. Which is why they're public servants. Police officers. Fucking hello. So they gotta worry about the next person in town that you may harm, acting like a fucking idiot. But you don't think about that. Because your brain is handicapped. Your brain and mentality lives in a wheelchair. Hello, I'm in my own space. I'm the only person that fucking matters. Can you give me something because you owe it to me? Because slavery. Which makes no sense. In all honesty, you're a couple days late and a couple dollars short. Black unemployment rates are at an all-time low. Which, I have to say, shout out to Donald Trump, which, you know, fuck Trump. He can't do that because he's Donald Trump. But if Obama would have done it, it would have been A-okay. He was black. It's okay. No, but Obama was a Band-Aid. Oh, you cut yourself? Slap a Band-Aid on it. We don't need Neosporin. I mean, you think I'm joking, but I'm being serious. Obama was like, oh, well, let's give the black community this, this, and this, and this. Not that it's going to benefit and help the black community, but it's a pacifier. Put this in your mouth and suck on it for a little bit. I'm going to leave the room. And you're going to suck on the pacifier so you don't cry when you see me leave the room because the pacifier is distracting you because it tastes real good. Trump actually wants to help the black community. If you actually follow Trump, he talks a lot about the black community and helping them. And fatherless homes. And unemployment rates. And it's all around better in the black community. Also, the gay community. But nobody cares because the news media flips it around for their own personal narrative. But you're too small-minded and just so wrapped up in your little wheelchair brain that you don't see that. Because you can't think for yourself. You can't observe something and make your own little, you know, conclusion. Which was a word that you might have learned in school whenever you were a kid. But now you're a man and you're a black American. So you're under attack The world is all against you, and everybody just hates you and wants to kill you because you're black. That's what you think. When in reality, absolutely nobody but white supremacists give a shit. Like, to me, I don't care that you're black. I don't care that you're white. I don't care that you're Asian. I have something I'm doing. Maybe it's that I go to work. Maybe I have a truck note. Maybe I have a little nephew with autism to worry about. Maybe I'm always having to look out for my family. Wow, isn't that fucking crazy? That I actually don't wake up and just think, man, it would be so much better if black people would just disappear. Isn't it crazy that my brain doesn't think like that, and I'm a white male and I'm straight? No way, did CNN really lie to you once again? Yeah, the world's kind of crazy when you actually think about it. You know, the human thought process is beautiful, but some people just let their dumbassness cloud their human thought process. And it goes back to handicap thinking. Remember your brain being in a wheelchair? Now, you may not like this video and think that what I said was offensive, but in all honesty, not one single word that came out of my mouth was offensive. It was just true, and it offended you because you don't want to accept it. And if you don't want to accept it, it's because one simple thing. You are the problem, my friend. So let's get this out of the way before I roll these clips, because I've been ranting for a long time about some real shit. Nobody owes you a fucking thing. You being black doesn't make you any lower than me. The world is not out to get you. If you go to work like a 9 to 5 and pay your bills and take care of you or your family or whatever the case is, maybe you just have a dog, you'll realize that everything is okay when you stay in your own space. Also, words don't hurt. Now, the truth may offend you, but in all honesty, if the truth offends you, you have a case of baby back bitchness. Yeah, coming from a white 18-year-old that's straight. I like titties. Woo fucking who? If you're offended, so what? It's the truth. There's not a big racism pandemic. There's not a bunch of people running around that just hate black people. That don't exist. Do you realize that the news is what's telling you that's happening? You're not going into Walmart and people calling you racial slurs. But CNN's telling you that, oh, this racist thing happened. Did you see it with your own eyes? No, you didn't. You didn't. So yeah, get over it. But look at these clips of these dumbasses. It's crazy. And I know YouTube probably won't monetize this video. This video probably won't get a lot of views. And a lot of people that do view it are probably going to leave hateful, degrading comments about me being white and not knowing that I'm so racist, when not one single thing I said was racist. Not one single thing I said was degrading. Not one single thing I said was offensive. But all these media outlets, whether it be YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, whatever the case is, I don't even know. Everything's about making you be the victim. Just like the Democratic Party. Vote for us. We'll give you welfare. Does that not strike you as a little odd? They're not going to better your community. They're not going to give black children better education. No. They'll give you a check on the 1st and 15th. That's all they got for you. Just money. But see, nobody wants to think for themselves and think about that. Nobody. And there's a lot of people like me in their 40s and 50s, white, black, Asian, Pakistan, that think exactly like I do. They're just scared to say their opinion or speak the truth because of backlash when people might say to them. Me, I don't care. I stand on my own feet. I'm independent. I can say whatever I want, whenever I want. And I stand up for everybody. Black and white, male and female, gay and straight. It doesn't matter. I believe that everybody should be able to do whatever they want, whenever they want. With restrictions. Like, for example, you can't take over the world because you're black. But hey, I'll invite you to my house to eat. We can hang out, we can party, we can play some video games, whatever you want to do. You want to talk about trucks? I'll talk about trucks with you all day long. I don't care what you look like. That doesn't matter. I don't care about your political beliefs. But being radical and acting like a terrorist in the greatest country in the world is absolutely uncalled for and fucking pathetic. No matter who you are or what color you are. There's no excuse for it. So yeah, little young kid just spit some truth on you. And it probably hurts your feelings. But get the fuck over it. Now y'all quit acting like idiots. Watch these clips.
What is the solution to all of this? And that's the last
The solution is very simple. We file a Declaration of Liberation, declaring every African American descendant of slavery a political prisoner here in the United States and that was affected by the Portuguese slave trade. And then after that, the United States has a choice. Either A, carve us a piece of land out here, we'll take Texas and let us do our own thing, or don't stop us when we exodus out of here and go somewhere where they will give us our own land to build our own nation.
What is your name and what is the...
I'm the official Grandmaster Jay. I created the NFAC.
All right, and how long have the organization been in existence?
We don't give that information out.
Excellent.
Just how we'll tell you this, we're all ex-military. We're all very disciplined. We're all expert shooters. We don't want to talk no more. We don't want to negotiate. We don't want to sing songs. We don't bring signs to a gunfight. We're an eye for an eye organization. So when they decide to act right, we'll decide to act right. And we do it all legally, just like they do.
Now, this next clip you're going to see is the Black Militia Army marching through Georgia with guns. And they're here to call out all rednecks so they can meet on the battlefield and have a shootout. So very safe, very, very, very productive, because just white people that live in the South are all just racist humans. Makes no sense, but look at this. Yeah, so in this next clip, you can see a nice, wonderful group of peaceful protesters just, exercising their First Amendment right. And second, that, they're usually against, but not in this case. And not being racist, not, racially profiling anybody, not being aggressive, wanting to cause harm, just being wonderful humans. Take a look.
Threat, counter threat. Because threats don't mean shit to us. Y'all been threatening us since Birmingham. I ain't seen shit. What is July the 4th? And all you scary ass Negroes that pass that shit around. Look at what the fuck you did. You made blacks come out. I don't see no white militia. So to the boogie boys, the 3%ers, and all the rest of you scared ass rednecks, we here. Where the fuck you at? We in your house. Let's go. NFAC, motherfucker. NFAC. Birds in the back.
So yeah, if you want to, you can leave a like on this video. I know it'll be shadow banned. I know it'll be full of hate comments because I'm not wanting to kiss nobody's ass and I'm not wanting to shed my white privilege that I don't have. I barely have a fucking AC in my truck. But yeah, I know that a lot of people are going to hate me because I said something true. I didn't say anything racist. I didn't say anything offensive. I said something true. And I'm not supposed to. I'm supposed to be a baby back bitch and kiss people's feet because I was born white, which, no fucking thank you. I'll fucking headbutt you no matter what color you are. But, yeah, so subscribe if you want to. I'm sure I'm probably going to lose a lot of subscribers because I was honest. But, yeah. Welcome to, Black Nation. You ain't got my vote.